Alright everyone, here we are today with one of the most nonsense things I've ever had to do in a challenge. So today's challenge is Steph 222 with Stank instead of Scorpion. And the challenge is only attack units which are green in the inbuilt counter system. So for those of you who don't know what that means, when you're in a game of Rivals, every time you select a unit, enemy units will have an indicator telling you whether your unit is good or bad against their unit. So it'll either be green or red or an X if you can't attack it at all. So we're only allowed to attack things where our units are green against their units. At least that's the idea. So I'll try and show you what I'm talking about here. So here comes some riflemen. If we look at the Harvester, Harvester doesn't have anything on it. Okay, never mind. I have to wait until he makes the first unit.
What's needed?
I guess we'll make another rifleman since he's got a barracks. Okay, so there, you see, there, that right there, that's a green. It has infantry. This means this is infantry, and the green arrows mean that it is suitable target for my militants. So I'm allowed to attack this. If I was to select my Harvester, you would see the green disappears. It still shows that it's infantry type, but the green arrows disappear, therefore indicating that it's no longer a good target. Because obviously Harvester can't attack, so it's not a good target. Venom, as you can see again, if I click a Banshee, the green goes away. So my Banshee is not allowed to, I'm not allowed to use Banshee to attack shots. But if we go over to the Harvesters, you see there, vehicle, and it has green icon again. So that's basically the aim of the challenge, is to only attack things where we have that green icon. And therefore, yeah, so basically only, to be honest, it's not the hardest challenge ever, because we're only using units, we're basically just using units to attack the correct targets. That's the challenge, to only use units to attack the correct targets. But there will be some times, obviously, when you want to use something else to help fight. Like this stealth tank, I'm not allowed to use it to attack these. I'm not allowed to attack these jump jets, that kind of thing. I'll put some flamers down back here. The stealth tank obviously has green on the hammerhead. Venom actually has like a little circle, you can see. There's a circle with a line through it, which means cannot attack at all. So yeah, obviously Venom cannot attack the hammerhead. And we cannot attack this Harvester with these flames. So we'll back up.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. We go to the second game.
Harvester ready.
Opponent has not made a Harvester to 11 seconds, or weird. He's on air, so we're going to immediately make lasers. So as you can see, the Venom has the aircraft symbol and these green lines indicating that it is a good target. And as you can see here again, the circle means the rifleman cannot shoot Venom. So we're allowed to use bikes to attack Venom, but we can't use, say... I mean, I actually don't know if there's any unit that can attack a Venom that isn't good against a Venom. Because anything that can attack up is usually considered to be good against air. So these bikes show laser drones as a good target because they're vehicle versus vehicle. But if we were to show bikes against infantry, it would not be a good target.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Revving the engine.
Let's go. We're ready to serve. Unit ready.
No problem.
Lasers charged.
Boyka ready to roll.
Lasers squad.
We're going to fire a volley this and run away.
Unit ready.
Get some more lasers.
No command.
Revving the
Probably going to send his Venom to attack my lasers. Yep, here it comes. So we'll get the lasers to attack it and the bikes to support. Yep, easy.
your command.
Just bang.
Stealthy and healthy.
And as you can see, we killed the Harvester, so we immediately win the game.
Launched. Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Okay, so another thing people might not know that's in this game, because I suspect a lot of people are looking at this counter system and thinking I had no idea that existed. If you hold down a building, you can see what units are in it and how much they cost. This is an easy way to check what units you have in your buildings if you've changed deck and you've forgotten. And then also another thing you can do in this game. Well, hang on, I'm getting laser and rush, so let me take care of this first.
Position. We're ready to serve. Your command. Arrows, do not lose the crystals.
Unit ready.
Take lasers. Kill them all. Lasers. Kill them all. Kill them all. Stop it.
Alright, so another thing you can do in the game is you can hold down a unit like this. If you hold down the unit tab, it'll tell you what your unit is good against. So here it says attack fight, strong versus vehicle and aircraft, and does not have infantry lit up because it is not strong versus infantry. This is an easy way to tell in game. Firstly, it's an easy way to tell what type your opponent's unit is for those of you who struggle. I know that you sometimes see people attacking things with the wrong unit type. Maybe they're not sure what the opponent is. Like sometimes people think Centurion or Avatar might be an infantry because it's kind of man-shaped, but it's obviously not. Or like cyborgs are vehicles. You can check this symbol here to see what type your opponent's unit is. And then you can hold down your own unit to see what it'll be good versus. So here you can see Venom is good versus infantry, not good versus vehicles, and cannot attack air at all.
Unit ready.
Oops, stealth tank auto fired there. Obviously cannot use stealth tank to attack infantry in this mode. Need to get the stealth tank over here to hold this pad. Alright, nice, to fire the missile. Some more lasers. Looks like he's gonna go for my harvester. I'll get a Banshee. As you can see again, aircraft has got the green. So Banshee can attack aircraft. And it's good versus them. There's a Phantom. Also, it says it's an aircraft, which I'm good against, which obviously is not entirely accurate because it one-shots my Banshee. But technically, the Banshee is good versus the Phantom. Like in terms of the counter system, technically the Banshee is good versus the Phantom. Alright, we need to run these away because they're not allowed to attack chems. That should be a pretty easy missile.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
So you can also see down here has the same indicators of what your unit is going to be good against. As you can see, Militant has infantry in green, vehicles clear, and a line for aircraft. That means it cannot attack aircraft. So there is actually quite a lot of information in the game's UI with regards to like unit counters if you just know where to look for it. As you can see, this is not green, and then green for lasers.
Lasers for the Brotherhood. Lasers as we're ready to serve. Laser squad, power destroy the dual command. Here's militia here. What's needed? Let's go. Let's go.
Building online.
Alright, so get bikes with chemical buggy.
We're ready to serve.
Your command.
Unit offline.
Don't just bust their Doyle.
Rifleman can't attack this bike.
Unit offline.
Don't just bust their
Militia here.
Tell this uncle so I can brain him.
Unit ready.
These militants can't attack this wheel, so I need to run away. Little Giga, that's kind of scary. Gonna need a Banshee for that.
Unit offline. Missile launched.
What's needed?
Scavengers, I haven't seen them in a while. Or should just take out this Giga pretty easily. Nice.
Unit offline.
Need to run away. Look at the Venom for these scavengers.
Ready to serve. Boyker advancing.
Unit ready.
Venom.
Y'all come out.
Revving the engine.
We're ready to
Your command.
What's needed?
Boyker ready to roll.
Militia, bring up to
Your command.
We're ready, unbelievers.
Your command. Venom.
Ready, unbelievers.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Your command.
Ready for what? Honor to the Brotherhood.
Enemy catalyst missile incoming.
Your command.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
trying to focus on making sure I use the right unit. This Venom should not be attacking his wheels either.
Missile cancelled. Nuclear warhead launched. You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
For the crystals.
Okay,
Building
get some
online.
rifles.
Unit ready.
The Brotherhood is rising. For Kane. Militia here. Militia here.
Unit ready.
Stopping. Destroy the we're ready. Bring them to with the unbolt before them. Bring them to their knees. Or the rip them apart. Bring them to their knees. Taking
Unit
position.
ready.
I want to change target there in the rifle wall before the other one dies, because the first rifle squad up here can finish off this guy, so we want to be already attacking this guy.
For Kane. We bring them to their ready to serve.
And here I want to change target and leave this one-man squad, because it blocks him and pop caps him. I'll finish it off afterwards, but changing target mid-fight is a good strategy. So neither of us is tech switching currently. This usually favors the person who tech switches last, but as I was about to say, the chemical buggy can be a slight difference, because the chemical buggy can clean up all of the rifles so quickly. Although he's made a misplay here because he's gone double chemical buggy. So as you can see, he went chemical buggy and I was able to respond immediately with stealth tank. So I take out his chemical buggy. These rifles are not allowed to be attacking here.
Unit ready.
Stay quiet.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Going for another chemical buggy. This guy really likes chemical buggies apparently. Run the stealth tank around the harvester, maybe get killed. We're gonna go Venoms because they're immune to the chemical buggies. And also counter the lasers.
Unit ready.
Venom, ready to serve. Your command. Honor to the your command.
But we're not allowed to use them to attack the chemical buggies, so we need to be careful here. The stealth tank.
Your command ready to taking position.
Unit offline. Nuclear
Alright, cool.
weapon launched. Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Laser drones. Alright, well, we don't have a harvester, so that'll make it easier to defend against this rush.
For anything. Your command. We're
Go
ready.
and check if he has a harvester. Might be a rush, might be just a one laser drone into harvester play. It is. Okay, so we're going to block his harvester and build our own harvester.
What's needed? Destroy the GDI. We're ready to serve. We're ready to serve. You'll come. We're ready to serve.
Ah,
Let's
block.
go. Let's go.
Unit ready.
His will. Militia here. Lasers charged. Lasers taking. Kill them. What's needed? Your command. Destroy. Lasers. We'll hit them with precision.
Can't attack the harvester with the militant, so I'm putting it one tile away.
Precision.
Buggy, I can't attack with militant either, so I'm going to run that away.
Lasers and lasers.
Striker ready. Missiles will smack.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Unit offline.
Advance for the brother. Revving the engine. Striker a brain. Till burning.
Unit ready.
Revving the engine.
Your command.
Your command.
Laser squad. Power and boost. Your command.
Striker ready to run.
Kill them all.
Missile launch.
Alright, cool. First missile.
Your command.
Unit offline.
No problem. For the brother.
Lasers take.
Lurking. Stay quiet. Gonna brain.
Unit ready.
Sire.
Unit offline.
Stealthy and healthy. Ambush and glory.
Unit ready.
To the shadow.
Your command. Here's
Stealthy.
laser squad.
Lurking and
Lasers.
your command.
Kind of easy to obey the stipulation on this one, considering he's only making vehicles. Kind of hard to make against bad versus them.
Unit ready.
Lasers for the Brotherhood.
Your command.
Laser squad. Power and precision.
Stealthy and healthy.
Looks like we're going to win this game pretty easily, to be honest.
Unit offline.
As he. Laser squad. Weapons charging.
I don't know what this guy's deck is. He's only made laser drones and buggies.
Warhead launched. Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Harvester moving.
online. Unit ready.
Position.
Interesting that he's gone rifles first. I'm going straight to my harvester line. Not sure why.
Unit ready.
Go. We're ready to serve.
It looks like he doesn't have a harvester yet. Given how early these rifles came. Interesting.
Unit offline.
Lasers for the
I guess the militants are defend the bikes from lasers.
We'll hit them with precision. Our lasers will melt them.
Unit ready.
What's the He's killed them all. Our lasers will melt them.
And a buggy. Okay, so this is like a pretty full-blown rush.
Kill them all.
We have to go into War Factory here. As you can see,
Missiles will smash them.
bikes good versus vehicles and air.
Lasers move.
It says so in the game.
We'll hit them. Destroy them. Kill them. Bloody unbelievers. Kill them.
Boy, missiles will smash them.
God will take you.
You're launching
Laser squad. Power and precision.
gonna break
Yeah, he doesn't have a harvester.
For the bring of God.
Unit offline.
no problem. Attack boys ready to roll. Missiles will smash them.
Unit offline.
Advance your command.
The bike shops shouldn't be attacking here either.
As he desires. Laser. Okay.
Gonna use these to block, but not attack.
Lasers charged.
Alright.
New missile launched. Unit ready.
Taking position. Ready to serve.
Come on. Laser kill.
Revving. Missiles will smash them.
Lasers charged.
Boyker, missiles will smash them. You're gonna rip them apart.
For the his will moves.
Unit offline.
Your command. No problem.
Unit ready.
Laser.
Boyker, before the burning. Your command.
No command.
Boyker, your command. Boyker rolling
We'll
out.
try and lose
Boyker
this fight.
food anyway. Going down.
Unit offline. Unit
I have a lot of money as well, so I can probably just move this harvester onto the pad now.
Revving, no problem.
Oops, didn't mean to attack there.
Venom flying
This
out.
can't attack
Boyker
you
ready. Advance.
either. I need to run this away.
Demolition advancing.
Oh no, rip them
Like that.
apart. You're burning rubber.
Unit ready.
Revving the engine.
Nuclear
Alright, cool.
weapon launched. You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Tiberium is calling.
Building
Okay.
online.
Gonna get some militants.
Unit ready.
Kane.
Can't attack them with the wheels. Can't attack the wheels with them even. Lasers.
Unit ready.
Need lasers for the brotherhood.
I need to use these militants as blockers. I can't use them to fight.
Laser squad. Militia here. We follow
Ah,
you
fuck
to
it.
position. He's killed what's needed.
Unit ready.
Position. Lasers destruct. Go.
Unit offline.
Needed. Lasers move for the brotherhood. Laser squad ready to destroy the GDI.
Bikes.
Online.
Ready to brothers move out.
Missiles
Militia here.
for the brother. Launches.
No stopping.
With Giga. Alright. Back up.
What's needed?
Boyker ready.
And then some lasers.
Will moves.
Your command.
Militia. 4K. No command.
Unit
Probably gonna want to go Banshee here.
Power and precision. Destroy. Taking position.
Revving, no problem.
Unit ready.
Boyker ready to roll.
Lasers charged. Lasers as he kills.
Your command.
All up who hit them with precision.
On this pad. See if we can kill this Giga off.
Who hit them with precision. Ready to serve.
Probably can step on this pad. Don't attack the bikes though. Just run around.
Unit offline.
That's not good.
Unit ready.
Can attack these fanatics.
Unit offline.
I can kill this bike as well. And then go here. Go here, drill pod. Alright, nice. Let's hope we can take this out. More lasers.
Unit offline.
Laser squad. As
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Weapons charging. Taking laser squad.
I don't want to shoot these wheels of my stealth tank. I want to save it for a Giga Cannon.
Unit offline.
Zone stealth tank, sure. We're going to park here. To get a trade. Yep, I'm fine with that. Use the boost as well.
No command. Taking position.
Now I need to lose these guys so I can build something to counter these fanatics. These Venoms, I think.
Venom was Venom.
Although he does have stealth tanks, so maybe Venom's a mistake.
Lasers move.
Go after the bikes with the stealth tank.
Unit offline.
Oh, I accidentally attacked the fanatics there.
Unit ready.
Alright, nice.
Launched.
Got him!
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Time to harvest.
Building online. Unit ready.
Pain. Destroy the GDI.
Unit ready.
Move out. Militia here. Taking position. What's needed?
Alright, we're gonna focus fire a little bit.
Bring them to their knees.
Yeah, he's split fire as well. So we want to try and preserve this unit as much as possible so that when this unit walks in, we get defenders. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Now we end up winning the engagement because he had to walk into us there. Now we're ahead in the rifle war.
We're ready to serve.
Inside it here. As you can see, we've got like a whole extra unit. I mean, like this one-man unit needs to go away. Yeah, winning the rifle war means that he tech switches first, which means that we can respond to his tech switch.
Ready to
We're ready. Militia here.
red on to
Just for the front.
burn.
Laser drones, okay. We need to be careful against the laser drones.
For the cocaine.
Get some lasers. I'll let the bikes fire once. And back up. Very nice. The laser drones are almost all gone. We'll let these rifles die, and then we'll get fresh rifles because he's going to follow up with more rifles now.
We'll hit them with ready to serve. Brothers, move out. Laser is
Unit ready.
He didn't follow up with more rifles. That's surprising.
kill the unbelievers. Kill them.
Thought given how many lasers I was making, he would for sure go more rifles, but instead he's just opted to go for more Venoms. So we're going to go with stealth tank.
Command. Stay quiet.
Unit offline.
Alright, that was some lasers. Let's get the militants to block. And that should be missile for me.
Missile cancelled. Unit offline. Missile cancelled.
There we go.
Unit ready. Missile launched.
Alright, let's go with this harvester. I'll wait for this to reload and then we'll take out the Venom. Whoops. Didn't mean to fire there.
Fire spread. Push for Campbell.
Unit ready.
Alright, cool. Block this harvester a bit as well.
What's needed? Bring it on.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Lasers for the Brotherhood.
Guess we can get a Banshee now.
Unit offline.
So wailing.
Stay quiet.
For Kane.
Stealthy.
Here's we'll hit them with lasers.
Unit offline.
Ooh, a Phantom. Okay, so we want to go stealth tanks rather than Banshees.
Offline.
Nice look.
We look glory to nod.
And that should just be game. Nice.
Missile launched. Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Harvester moving.
Building online.
Okay, we've got rifles, and we've got dogs, so we can't attack those with the rifles. This is actually pretty annoying because normally you'd combo attack dogs with lasers and rifles, but obviously due to the challenge restrictions, I'm not allowed to use my rifles to attack the dogs.
Your command.
So all I can do is block and stop him getting a 2v1. I'm not allowed to actually support my lasers. Yeah, this isn't going to work out. I can't win this fight if I can't use my rifles.
Laser squad.
We're going to need to back up and get some more lasers. We're going to have to just tech switch. Can't win against dogs with lasers. Dogs just beat lasers right now. So we'll send the rifles to scout. Oh, that's annoying. Kind of need a stealth tank here.
Ready to roll.
Or more lasers, but as you can see, the lasers just get absolutely demolished by these dogs.
Unit ready.
Probably going to lose this missile just because we couldn't attack the dogs with our militants. Pretty annoying. Let's get a drill pod.
Unit ready.
Miss the block on the bottom at the same time. It's annoying.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Oh, I didn't kill the dog bottom.
Missile cancelled.
Go, bike, go. Can't attack this. He shouldn't be attacking. Run! These are not intentional attacks. These are simply me not moving my unit away. That's what I'm going to tell myself to make myself feel better about that. Alright. Orca. God damn it. Run away. I'll let these things die. Let's go for a Banshee. Get this thing out. Nice. He got way too aggressive with his Orca there.
Laser squad. Ready for anything.
Unit ready.
Jump jets are pretty annoying.
Stay quiet. Glory to the weak. Glory to
Ready, Venom.
glory to nod.
You're going weak.
This guy's making it a lot harder to do the stipulation. He's making a lot of different types of units.
Venom airborne. Honor. Taking. Ready. Your command.
Unit offline.
As you
Honor.
lasers chop.
Ready. I'll rip them apart. I'll rip them apart. Tearing that Venom. Venom. On me, the bigger. Ready.
Or can I block it with the Venoms?
Lasers taking position.
There's a Banshee down here.
Taking foot. Ready, Venom.
Oh, I didn't get the block. Ah.
Your honor.
Unit offline.
Oh, he moved off the pad. That doesn't matter. Drill pod, because we just need more people. Come on, don't get on the pad. Nice. Alright, just about made it. Just about managed it.
Unit offline. You are victorious.
Alright, cool. I think that was 10-0. Yeah, very nice. 10-0. Alright, cool. Mainly, the main purpose of this video, I believe, was to simply show everyone the counter system in the game. Actually, like, the indicators. I think a lot of people don't realize they're even there. The game does actually give you a lot of information if you just know where to look. So, yeah, I think that was the main purpose for that challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you all next time.